Hey, what is going on? It is Jeremy Watson here, and I haven't done a video in a really long time for Jeremy's Challenge, and it's just because I've been so consumed with all my other stuff that I got going on ever since I started the Goon Squad, and we've been out there killing it, marketing, doing all kinds of stuff with that, and I've been doing a little series on that. It's on YouTube that you can check it out. But I wanted to go ahead and dive into a really quick lesson, and it's probably one of the most important lessons that you can actually see. Now, I believe personally that the most important skill that you can have in life in general, is sales. If you want to become successful, wealthy, and actually have a decent life, just because not to make money, but to be able to sell yourself. Even in relationships, you actually got to be able to learn how to. Let me turn this off. Let me You got to learn how to actually sell yourself and put your image out there so you can actually find somebody that is attracted to you or that you want to be with. And even in business relationships, you got to be able to sell yourself or sell your skills or sell whatever. I think I believe that everything is sales. Now, here's the deal. All right, let's say this little line that we have right here is a line of progress. So we're going to say that in between this line, this is where your guy starts. Your guy is moving up the road here. But once the guy gets in between these two lines right here, they're ready to buy. This is when you can actually ask for money. Now, the scary thing is that as you're moving them up this road, let's say we start off with a 0, and this is like a 7 or 10, uh, and I'm ready to buy mode. The more you give away benefits and give away features and stuff that they want to hear and overcome objections, you move up this scale. Now the really cool thing is that once you get good at selling, this little progress becomes easier and easier. Now here's the bad thing. The bad thing is that most people don't start at 0 at all. See, if we want to warm a prospect up from 0 to 10, or 0 to 7, 8, 9, or 10 to actually get them to buy, it doesn't really start at 0. Usually everybody that has purchased anything in their lifetime has actually had a bad experience of some kind, especially in network marketing. If you've ever tried to sell a network marketer a business opportunity, they're usually way back here. So you're usually starting at like a -4 or -5 before you even start the sell. So you're starting way back behind, the 0 mark of where you can actually see progress in the sell. Now, one of the major things that people think is that you have to make the sell on the first call. Now, this is not true at all. You do not have to make the sell on the first call. The money is in the follow-up. See, the sad thing is, though, that most people actually don't follow up at all. So they make that first phone call. Uh, they say, "All right, well, let's talk later," and they never call them back. Or if they don't make the sell in the first call, they feel like the entire call was a failure. Now, without knowing that people start in the -5 or -4 zone, uh, it actually makes people lose the passion of picking up the phone and calling your leads. Now, there's some people out there that can make great sales videos and they'll close leads all day long. Now, if you're not one of those people where you want to build a relationship over the phone and have long-term teammates, then you got to understand that most people have been felt like they've been scammed or sold a crappy product, or it's just another one of those gigs that people are getting into. This is just too much hype or something like that. And that's what causes them to be skeptical. This is the skeptical range of I'm not trying to hear your bullshit. That's all this is. But if you can get them on the phone and they show that they're interested, you can slowly move them up the scale to the 7 or 8 range, whether it takes one phone call or 5 phone calls. You can move them up the scale and actually have them join your team. So just make sure that without the skill of selling, if you don't have the skill of selling, you'll never make sales. If you're not selling, you're not making sales. Without sales, you're not making any money. So just make sure that you're following up with your leads and know that the sale doesn't have to happen on the first phone call. All right? So with that, it's Jeremy Watson. Share this video, jeremyschallenge.com. Talk to you guys later.